Lifestyle, and today I would like to talk to you about resolutions. I'm going to share with you some of my personal goals for the year ahead, which might be reflective of your own, and then I'm going to share with you some other ideas and articles that we've shared on the site that might help you with your own. Now, I have really two objectives for the year ahead, one being health and the other is trying to reduce my environmental impact. So the first one, health. Over the past couple of years, my body has really struggled with stress. My body is very stress reactive, so the littlest thing can really trigger a number of different symptoms for me. And with the pandemic going on, is certainly made that a lot harder. So what I thought would be really helpful was to keep a journal of my day, to kind of see if I can find out how I feel during the day, what it is that I'm eating, how my energy levels are. And this one that I'm working from at the moment is just something I picked up from Amazon. It's just called Recharge, and it's a day and night reflective journal. It's something you kind of do for 90 days, which generally is if you kind of like look up health goals and that kind of thing, they generally recommend that you do a reflective diary for 90 days so that you have a complete overview of what's been going on. So I've started working from this since the new year, and it allows me to kind of track what my goals are for the day, what I'm stressed about, what I'm excited about, how I actually spend my time. I spend a lot of time, as you might probably guess, working from a computer, so there's an awful lot of screen time, which obviously can be really quite life impacting. And it also encourages you to kind of put down your exercise levels, how much you play, how creative you are, what you're relaxing, and what you're doing for you. Like, how are you recharging yourself, whether that's taking a bath, a nap, walking, seeing a friend, journaling, listening to music. And yeah, so this is something that I intend to kind of follow for the next 90 days so that I get a really good picture of my health, so that I might be able to kind of take control of those stress reactors and kind of make myself feel a bit better. As I say, it's all really encompassing, and I'm really hopeful that that's going to really help me to kind of manage my stress levels, encourage me to get more exercise, because I spend so much time at a desk and often neglect my needs over my work demands. So I'm so far so good, that my journey throughout will allow me to just spend more time on me, and it makes me more accountable for it. So if you have health goals this year, something like that might be really helpful for you, because it allows you to kind of keep track on what's going on. And of course there are going to be days when it doesn't quite go to plan, but again, that's where the journal's really good, because it allows a space for that. It's like, what can you do differently for the next day? And so far I am finding it really quite helpful. So that's something I intend to kind of do for the next 90 days, and then after that I'll be able to kind of assess what's going on and make slight adjustments to hopefully make me feel even better. So that's just one element of what it is that I'm doing. The second is the environmental impact. So I'm always trying to think, recycling's one thing, we all do that, you break up your bits and pieces during the week and put it out for the recycling bin, but I'm trying to take it a step further. It's like, what else can I be doing to reduce my environmental impact? And there's actually a couple of things that I've been doing since the start of the year that I wanted to share with you. You may have seen on site at the moment that we are running a competition with Wicker pants. Now, Wicker pants are period pants, and the idea is that they replace your tampons and pads and menstrual cups if you use them. Now, it really kind of spoke to me, because when I looked at the website and kind of researched the product, it really resonated with my goals. It will help me to reduce my environmental impact by not using disposable tampons and pads. And I gave them a try with my last period, and I found them to be really comfortable. They really did do what they said. It was leak proof. I didn't feel at any point that I was going to be compromised whatsoever, or my clothing were going to be stained in any way at all. They are really breathable, and I felt they were really supportive as well. So I didn't feel like they were kind of loose and baggy. And over the past couple of years, I've been looking for an alternative, but menstrual cups wasn't an alternative that it didn't feel comfortable for me. So I've had to stick with pads and tampons. And over the past couple of years, I've just become increasingly frustrated with pads. They don't seem to stay stuck to my underwear for long enough. They don't feel as comfortable. I feel like I'm walking around with a nappy a lot of the time. And so these are just fantastic because they are built with multiple layers. So they really do offer you protection. So these are the medium flow. And as you can see, it doesn't quite have the bands that the Lifestlye does, but they're just fantastic. They really, really do the job effectively and well. And the beauty is that once you finish wearing them, you simply spill them out and you can just stick them in the washing machine under a 40 wash. So they are super, super convenient. Additionally, they really have thought about the sustainability aspect throughout the entire process of making WOOC pants. So they are certified vegan, they are certified organic, they come in a compostable bag, and at the end of their life, they do last a few years. You then just send them to a recycling centre and they are returned to the earth. So you're able to minimise your impact throughout the entire process, not just during the point of your period. Now, we've shared some information, as I say, on the website about these. If you want to enter the competition, do. I think it's open for another week. And I really, really do advocate them. They have absolutely transformed my life and they will absolutely replace pads and tampons in my house. So I hope you found that really interesting. And we've got a couple more products that I want to kind of talk to you about that will help, that's helping me reduce my environmental impact too. Now, you may have seen at Christmas that I shared as part of one of our gift guides the Earthkind shampoo and conditioning bars. Now, I've been using those over the past couple of weeks since I did that video, and I wanted to kind of share my experience of them with you because I really do think they are fantastic. I've tried shampoo bars before and have found them to be ineffective at cleaning my hair. They've never previously been able to kind of generate an efficient lather. They always felt that it was just kind of matted to my hair. It didn't feel like I was getting anything from it, and my styles would reflect that. You know, I would then rinse it out and style my hair would feel really quite flat and lifeless. It wouldn't look very healthy at all. So when I read about Earthkind are really, again, they really do consider the environmental impact throughout. It is sent to you in boxes which can be fully recycled. There's no plastic with them whatsoever. So you literally just get your bars. This is the shampoo one here. And the lather is incredible. In fact, it's so good, I kind of keep forgetting that it's generating a lather and I'm probably using way too much. But I've found it to be fantastic at cleaning my hair, and it's actually super, super easy to use. You simply run it under the water to activate it, and then you rub it into your scalp to generate the lather. And then once you've got a sufficient lather, you can push it to one side, and then you can continue to kind of create more lather to get through your scalp, mid, lengths and ends. And it's fantastic results. Plus it smells really, really aromatic, really, really lovely. And the conditioning bar is, again, I was a bit concerned about how this was going to pan out, because of course conditioning bar is meant to be moisturizing, so it's not meant to be heavy. You just need it to kind of condition your hair so that it's soft enough to kind of put your brush through and leaves your strands feeling nice and fine. But this was, again, really, really easy to use, and how I probably recommend it is, again, you activate it under the water, and then I use it to kind of run through my hair like this so that I get sufficient conditioner through it. And you really don't need a lot. And as you can see, in normal circumstances, your conditioner, you always end up having less of it than your shampoo. And in this circumstance, I have way more conditioner than I do shampoo, which again highlights that I'm using way too much of the shampoo than necessary. But I have found those to be really, really brilliant, and I feel like I'm doing a bit more to kind of help, again, with my environmental impact. Plus, they last so much longer than a typical bottle of shampoo and conditioner, and the results are absolutely fantastic. I love how my hair looks and feels after using them. And so if you're looking for alternatives that you can make with your, your cleansing or your daily beauty routines, they're fantastic, and I think they'd be brilliant for children as well. They'd be able to kind of use them additionally at bath times or in the shower. And as I say, it's just another way to kind of reduce your impact, and I love them. So there's just one more sort of idea that I'm trying at the moment, again, to kind of think about ways in which I can kind of reduce my impact and in the process save myself a little bit of money as well, if I'm honest. So over the past year, we've been getting our Sainsbury's food delivery here. We tend to be ordering the same things every single week, and the food bills were just coming in at ridiculous prices. Plus, they were getting here and the dates on the fresh food was just not sufficient. They were only lasting maybe a day or two, and I was spending all this money on fresh fruit and veg that wasn't going to sort of last. And so a couple of weeks ago, me and my partner were having a look at ways in which we could kind of reduce our food bill but get better quality food. And we thought we'd give Able and Cole a try. Now, Able and Cole are a B Corp company, so they really do think about the ethical and sustainability aspect of every element of their supply chain. When you're a B Corp company, you really do have to think of every element, including third-party chains. So they have to make sure, even under third party, all of their workers are being paid fair wages. Everything is done to the top standards. It's fascinating what B Corporation companies have to do to get the certification, and Able and Cole are one of those companies. And so we decided to give one of their veggie boxes a try, and we've been getting it for a couple of weeks now, and I'm so far absolutely blown away by the results of it. So we get our food delivery, and the beauty is as well, is it comes to you at the same date every week. So if you sign up to get their veggie box, you know you're going to be getting a food delivery. Whereas with Sainsbury's and Tesco's or Waitrose or whatever you might be using, is sometimes you're really lucky to even get a slot because they fill up so fast. Whereas Able and Cole now, I sort of become a guaranteed customer. I know I'm always going to be getting my veggie box because I've subscribed to get one. And so my experience of them so far is we've gone for the small, very veggie box because we tend to eat a lot of veg and salad in our house. And then we buy additional fruit on top of that, as opposed to getting an accumulative, because we're also pretty fussy about what fruit we have. So I'm finding so far that it's encouraging me to be more creative with my foods, because I'm not ordering the same standard things that I'm ordering every week from Sainsbury's, because I'm not having to think about it in the same way. The Sainsbury's, I would just order the same things because I didn't have the time to think about it. But with Able and Cole, they have like a set list of what's coming in your box, and so it's a bit of a surprise each week, but it encourages me to be much more creative with what we're getting. And so far the quality of the food is phenomenal. Everything just has much more taste to it, and it's just more flavorful. It looks better, weirdly. It's just much more vibrant. It just looks so much fresher. And it's all organic, so it's even better for your body. They don't use pesticides, anything that's kind of really harmful to your body or the environment. And the food's just absolutely incredible. Plus, I am seemingly spending less money getting that delivery and spending, I'm getting better quality product than what I was getting from Sainsbury's once a week. We, in addition to supplement our Able and Cole delivery, we've been getting our meat from a local farm shop, and again they've expanded their business and have been doing deliveries in our local area. And again, because it's local, the meat and all the produce that they're kind of getting in is again all made locally. So if I need a top up, I can get it from them. And again, the meat is just is much more flavorful, and I'm noticing my dishes are much nicer to eat. I'm enjoying cooking again once more, and they do provide some inspiration actually in the Able and Cole on what you can kind of do with the items you get in your box. And so far I'm just really impressed with them, and I am actually saving money on my food shop and getting better quality product. So if you're kind of looking for ways to reduce your impact and that kind of stuff, I would highly recommend you have a look, because at the end of the day it travels fewer miles, it's not coming from abroad, it's seasonal, so there is fewer impact in that respect. It's organic produce, so it's better for you, better for the environment, better all round. And like I say, you get your guaranteed deliveries, which is just perfect, and I feel like I'm saving a bit more money actually. Plus, much less food is actually ending up in our compost, because the dates, the way they kind of send the box to you is there's a variety of different veggies that will last you throughout the week, as opposed to you're having to use it all in a couple of days. And they include a guidance on how to store the items so you can get the most from them. So far, absolutely loving Able and Cole, and highly recommend you take a look if that's of interest. So there's just a couple of things that I've been doing over the last couple of weeks to help encourage my goals for the year ahead. Something else that I'm kind of thinking about doing is kind of looking at ways to increase my pension. So I'm always trying to set myself a financial goal. I think for many years, particularly in my late teens, early 20s, I was a bit ignorant to money. You know, it kind of came into the bank and it was like, fantastic, you know, there's my salary, now let's go spend it. Whereas being in my 30s now, I'm thinking more about my future and kind of retirement planning and that kind of thing. So this year I'll also be making some adjustments to that to try and increase my retirement income, thinking about how much I want to have each year in my retirement and setting my goals to kind of hit that. So I will be looking at ways for that too. As for your New Year's goals and resolutions, on the website we have shared tons and tons of articles that hopefully will resonate with some of your goals and resolutions for the year ahead. So if you're looking to make some financial adjustments too, our Money's Matter segment is fantastic. It can help you with account management. We talk about pensions on there, will writing. We talk about home improvements and how that can kind of impact the value of your home, house selling, and all of those different elements. So if you have a financial goal at the moment, do take a look at the website. In our Out and About segment, we also talk extensively about planning for holidays and getting the best deals on your trips. Appreciate we really are limited on where we can go and what we can do at the moment. However, now's the time to save and really do that bucket list trip when we can all get out and about again. So if you're looking to do something like that, if you're looking for inspiration on where to go or what to do, if you want some guidance on how to get the best price for your trip, whether that's booking through an agent or doing it yourself, our website has tons and tons of resource for you. We've also got career guides on there as well. So again, if you're looking to kind of change careers or improve your skills to get a promotion, or looking to diversify so you can try something new, again, we've got loads and loads of info on the site for you. But as always, you know, if you've got some ideas for content, things you want us to look into, don't hesitate to reach out to us, because we'd be delighted to research and publish an article for you. That was just an overview of bits and pieces that I wanted to share with you today about goals and resolutions. Later in the week we will be sharing another video with you. We're going to be doing 2 in 1 week, and we intend to make this a regular thing. So if you've got ideas on content, don't hesitate to let us know. We'd be really grateful if you could like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel. We do intend to be doing this on a frequent basis, in addition to all the new content that we're bringing up on site. And we do have some really exciting stuff going on behind the scenes in terms of Anything Goes Lifestyle for this year. You may have seen on our social channels or in our newsletter, we are looking to publish a physical magazine later in the year, so that you can get your content delivered to you in a way that is convenient for you. And yeah, we're really excited for 2021. It's off to a bit of a rocky start, but we're ready for it. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you real soon.